I was talking to myself. That was pretty terrible. I was talking to myself. I didn't mean to. I was talking to myself. That was horrible. It's funny. Anyways, let's get over this. So, my initial idea with this stupid thing was we had a breakdown on it after a completed, to me, like impulse, right? It completed some sort of impulsive move. I don't know if it's a 3, a 5. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's something. And now I saw a clear, in my opinion, I saw a clear 5-wave move, and I was just waiting for a 3-wave move in the opposite direction to go against the grain, and it to be rejected underneath or at the golden box retrace, which we had a nasty rejection right out the golden box retrace. So I'm very confident in this idea here. Very confident in this idea. We could delete this. We could delete this because those are no longer important to this setup because that was on the other setup that we missed. Unfortunately, I didn't trust my analysis 100% like I should have. Well, I did, but there was also another one there, which has led me to believe there's also opportunity to lose. But the fear of losing, let me tell you this, you guys. The fear of losing shouldn't keep you from winning. That's what I learned today, and that's what I'm going to continue to bank on. The fear of losing shouldn't stop you from winning, and that's what I did today. I feared a small loss, and if we would have did our stop loss rules, we would have entered around here. Wrong way. We would have entered around here. Set our stop loss using our ATR 0.05 times 1.55. Our stop loss would have been right here, literally. Right there, we would have shot for that golden box, 2 to 3 risk reward ratio. We would have been golden on that entry position. Like, why didn't we take that? Lesson learned. And then the reason why I didn't take this short is because I'm trying to make a living on I'm trying to stop making a living on catching tops and bottoms because that's very stressful. You have to manage your position a lot when you try to catch tops and bottoms, and it's very stressful. I don't want to always be on my phone and always around the computer. I want to do other things. So with this, what we're waiting for now is a confirmation of this. To me, that we already got a pretty good confirmation. So if you want to enter a short on any bounce, you can. Set your stop loss right above the 0.618 retrace of this current move down. Which I'm probably gonna take this trade because I'm fairly confident in the entire structure that we're aiming for being complete. You can't really see another move that could take us higher from this point A, B. Unless this is A, B, C. So we're gonna be. This is why it's better to wait for confirmation, in my opinion. Because of this possibility right here. Let me show you a possibility that could freaking destroy you if you. Well, not destroy you if you have a stop loss. We gotta stop saying destroy and correct and crush and wrecked. Because it's not. We're not wrecked. We're not crushed. We're not nothing of that. If we use stop loss and appropriate risk management, we're never gonna be any of that. So we gotta stop using those terms when we lose, because it's not that. We don't lose like all our freaking lot. We lose like 0.01% of our lot or less, or 1%. So the other possibility is that this is all B, and then we're not going for C. How's this possible? This B wave could be a flat, A, B, and a quick C. So we gotta be very mindful of all possibilities. Very mindful of all possibilities on this, and that this could still be a trade. So again, I would rather us wait. Like I said, you could enter this shorts now, shorting any retrace now, but you must understand that this could still be a move for that. Okay? So again, the safer bet would be after this, the break of these trend lines, specifically this one right here, this blue one. Some sort of flag, and then bank on this rolling over to a 1-to-1 of this, which is down here. For an A, B, C. But this ABC could form it into a flat, like this, and get up here. So you got to be very mindful of all possibilities. That this is A and this is B, and we're going for C. But this is going to be on your. This should be on your watch list tonight. I have a alert for this trend line, but it might be a little vicious, just like how it was right here. So just be mindful of how hard this comes down. You might even want to play some stop sales. Like, honestly, I'd probably do that. Probably just right underneath this zone right here. I got 0.71. It won't hurt to play some stop sales. And just be mindful that this could still come up after that point. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This could come down for 5 and retrace, then break down eventually. So just be mindful that that could also happen. And that's why you have a kind of a steep stop loss if you have this position right here. Because this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So again, let's watch this. When I see this looks like a very clean 5-wave impulse. So that's what I'm saying. You got to be very careful with this position. Because this could be, if this is a 5-wave impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is A, B, C. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I wouldn't put this. Just in case. Just watch for a flat consolidation underneath this trend line. That's our move. Because I see too much of a 5-wave impulse right here. And you don't get 5-wave impulses in B legs. A, B. You know? So, be very mindful of this position. We're going to monitor it in a sense that we're not going to enter it, but we're going to want to enter it if we get any break beneath this blue trend line and a consolidation beneath it, okay? Alright, that's basically all I wanted to share with you, because this is going to be a good move. Either way. If we flip over this golden box, I'm probably going to long it and expect these highs to be taken out. And I'll place my stop loss slightly underneath this using my ATR rule. Something like this. Enter somewhere above that. Somewhere in this range, shoot for this top to be taken out. It's a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Even this one, the lowest range you would aim for, which is that bottom range right here. It's a 2.5 risk to reward ratio. So regardless, you got a pretty good risk to reward ratio on this attempt. Two possibilities for this. Just waiting for this to be correct. This, I don't know if this is done. To me, this isn't enough to correct this. So we're just waiting for this play eventually. I don't know when it's gonna come. We're waiting for this short right here. This is the big kahuna we're waiting for. I don't know if it's gonna come up here. That'd be crazy good. Or if it's gonna come right now. That's basically what we're waiting for, okay? Honestly, I would rather have this. So let's see how it goes. Alright, you guys. That's all I wanted to show. I just wanted to do a quick little vid on this. Just oh, nice. This is nice too. This is exactly what we wanted. So we could expect these loads to be taken out pretty soon, in my opinion. This can still be an A, B, C. Until the structure is broken, be mindful of anything. Alright? Okay, guys, I'm gonna head out again. Charts, yo. What about charts? I think I posted all my charts that I needed to on Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? I thought I posted them. Did I not post all my charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum? Just be very mindful if you went short, because this could still just be a flat of some sort, and we can move up from here. All right, there's not a lot of volume yet, so just be mindful of anything. Do you have any specific charts you're wanting me to go to? Bitcoin's holding this trend line like a champ. Like a champ. Peek at this real quick. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, it's moving up like I thought it would, but not very aggressively. Oh my gosh. That's what you meant. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let's go over to IUD real quick. I'm so sorry. That's what you want. Like, what the hell? Okay, IUD. Real quick. Sorry for that. This move. In my opinion, that move right there has to be corrected in some way. So, we're currently in that corrective phase. Time frame you're looking at. So sorry for that too. Is right here in this range right here. This is where you're looking for the correction to end. There's two things I see, but I'm very curious in this pairing because I think it's going to have some good moves pretty soon. I just see this as a completed ABC as of right now, where this is A, B, C of some sort. Or I also see it as a non-completed ABC, and this B leg is a flat that is completed. And we're gonna move back up like this, up into C. What we're waiting for to signify what we should do with our position is either a break of this blue trend line with some sort of flag consolidation, or a swing back over this golden box right here, some small flag consolidation, and then we'll shoot for these two boxes up here. And then upon this move, we'll exit our position and look to short any break of any trend line that's going to form from this pivot and that pivot. So run like this. And then the play from that side would look like this. And you shoot for new lows for a completed move. A, B, C. And then if we exit, if this is a completed move right now, you're just gonna wait for a flag consolidation in this zone, some sort of bearish divergence to form. Shoot for a 1-to-1. Stop loss using ATR rule. And you have a 4 point something or 6 point something risk to reward ratio with this move. Okay, very curious in this pairing though. Very curious. But very curious in that chart. The reason why I wanted to jump on this is because it broke out pretty viciously and then initially rejected. So there's a lot of volatility happening in it. So everybody's kind of, there's a lot of possibility that we could jump in on that. And I didn't want anyone to get wrecked on trying to jump in on a short, thinking the C wave's complete, which it can be, but we need more confirmation. To me, this B looks way too short for this A. Yeah, you could have this right here, and that makes more sense. A, B, C, through wave move for C. But even then, this looks more correct like this. I'm big on time frames with corrections. And this time frame right here fits more like if the B wave being complete than this right here. So I'm actually liking this ABC right here as the primary, but confirmation would be a flip of this, and I'll probably long the flip of this and expect these tops to be taken out and look for these two gold zones to exit, and then potentially flip short with confirmation of one of these trend lines being broken. Okay? That's all I wanted to show, basically. And let's just jump into DXY, see what she's doing. Basically, I don't know what she's doing. This looks like who knows? This could still be all corrective. Who knows? All right, that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna head out of here, grab some dinner, and then I'll hop on later tonight if anything happens. Pay attention to your positions if you're in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Be mindful of anything that happens against you, and make sure you have the stop set. Okay. I'll post this IUD chart in our Discord. I've already posted the DXY chart, and I think I've already posted my Ethereum and Bitcoin chart. All right, you guys. I'm sorry for kind of letting me talk over my intro page for like 30 minutes. So I apologize for that. Hopefully it won't happen again. But appreciate the quick little thing. I'll save this video as well if you guys want to catch up to it. Come back to it. Catch me on tonight. Alright guys. Cheers people. Much love.